Hey guys, I'm Sarah, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing this kind of impromptu video, kind of slash showing a TBR of sorts. I don't really normally do TBRs, and I apologize if you hear thunder in the background or the ceiling fan. It's finally raining, so I'm very happy about that. We really need some rain, so there's the aforementioned thunder, if you guys can hear that. Probably you can. But anyways, like I was saying, what was I saying? TBR. I don't normally do those types of videos because I am an excessive mood reader, like to the extreme. Like I can make plans to read a certain book and then just like not. So, yeah, I apologize about the hair too. Today has not been a great day. So, anyways, but there were some books I just wanted to do, and okay, get the thoughts together. Okay, if you saw my community post, I think I posted it like last week or a few days ago or something like that as of filming this. I asked you guys to give me like numbers and like an old or new way to for me to count certain books that I was going to read on my Goodreads Want to Read list, because I've just been noticing with that list and also with my physical TBR, I've been keeping up with them, but sometimes I notice I've been like either skipping or avoiding certain books. I know sometimes for the Goodreads Want to Read list, it's either because the book doesn't exist yet, or I can't get it at the time, so it just sits there longer. But yeah, I also just wanted to do it as a fun little thing. So for my physical TBR, I wrapped them. I got this idea from Chantel Reads All Day. So I put a number, as you can see kind of the number there. I wrapped what I had and put a number on them. So yesterday I decided to pick some of them because I had finished my most recent read that I was reading. Oh, this thunder's really going at it. Okay, but yeah, I just finished that and I decided I just wanted to do that. So yeah, this is just all over the place, but so I went ahead and used a random number generator to pick one of these. I went through 1 through 14, it landed on 5, so I've been waiting to see. I think I kind of have an idea what this is. I mean, I only have 14 books on my physical TBR because I didn't wrap sequels, like, for like one of the books. I do know I have like books 2, 3, and then like a couple others. I didn't wrap the couple like add-ons to the series or the third book. I wrapped only the second one, so that type of thing. Some more just sequels, like I have a whole trilogy. I didn't wrap 1 and 2 and 3, so things like that, because once I start a series, I hopefully will just continue through the rest of them. But anyways, yeah, so I did that. So I picked this book, so I'll be unwrapping that one soon to see what it is. I also wrote down on slips of paper the books I was planning on specifically reading or rereading or whatever, or trying this year, and I haven't been doing very well on that. So the goal is to just pick one of these. I'm just gonna pick one randomly because some of them I know I've been avoiding, so which, you know, kind of says, should I just read the book then? But I do want to actually try them. It's one of those weird things. But so I have that, so I'm gonna be picking one of these. And I also did pick the number suggestions from my subscribers, but I'll get to that in a minute because I already picked that one because I had to look up ahead of time. Since I use my phone as my camera, I kind of had to look it up ahead of time. Also, I had to make sure I could get the book that I picked from either the library, an ebook, or it was a book I own. So on top of that, there were a couple library books I still had that I wanted to read. So one of them was the next volume of Rurouni Kenshin. I'm still not quite sure how to say it, but yeah, I started reading that yesterday. I'm not exactly halfway through yet, but almost. So that one, and I will still be getting this series from the library because I still really enjoy it. And the other book I have that I haven't gotten to yet, that I'll probably have to renew again, is 1,000 Heartbeats by Keira. I'm blaming Wreath from the Writing Songbird for me getting this book out so early because she just talked about it recently and it sounded really good. I wanted to read it anyways. I mean, it's a gorgeous book, and so yeah, it's a thick one though, so not that I really mind that, so, but we'll see how it goes. But yeah, I do want to read this before I have to take it back, but I'm gonna have to renew it again. So yeah, so those are my current library books that I have out because I was in a weird headspace at the beginning end of June, beginning of July, so reading was kind of put on the back burner. That's why it took me forever to finish the one book. Even though I was enjoying it, it took me like forever. So I hope you don't mind the randomness of this video because I'm just everywhere. Okay, so we're going to talk about the books I'm going to do for my TBR. So let's go ahead and unwrap this one. I have a pretty good idea what this one is based on its size. But like I said, I only have 14 books on the list. So it's not like, you know, I got 20 of them or so. And yeah. It's the one I thought it would be, but I'm good with that, and that is, it's the Enchanted Wreath by Brittany Fichter, which is great, because this is the next one in that novella series that I just haven't gotten to yet, so yeah, I will be reading this one. It's a retelling of the Enchanted Wreath. I don't know who told that original tale. It must be a, it's a more obscure fairy tale, I know that much, but obviously I've never heard of it, but yeah. This cover is very pretty, and I'm very happy to have picked this one. So I will be reading that one. That's on top of 1,000 Heartbeats, so got those two. And then the, okay, so the next one I wanted to read, I picked one of my number old new, I'm not quite sure what to call them, number TBR, I guess, that you guys suggested, and I just wrote them on slips of paper and picked one randomly, and I picked 9 old, which means from the older end of my Goodreads list as opposed to the newer end. So, and this was submitted by Christy L. Cole, so I counted which books that was. It actually landed on the second book of the series, but I'd never read it before, so I went back one to the first book, and it landed on The Maiden Ship by Michelle Ryckman. I'm not quite sure how to say the author's name. It looks like it should be Micheline, but I highly doubt that's it. And so I was able to get this as an ebook, and I'm not fully sure what it is. I've had the series on here for a while. It's a trilogy, but yeah, it originally landed on the second book, but I went back and picked the first one, which is kind of my rule for these number ones, is that I obviously don't count books that don't exist yet. And if it lands on a book in a series, like say it's a 6-book series and it lands on 6, but I haven't even read like 1 yet, I will go back and read the first one. So that's kind of my only rules for that one. So yeah, and obviously if I can't get the book in some way, obviously I can't read it. But I picked that one, The Maiden Ship. It's on the sea. I think our main character's like a captain of a ship, and from the description, I'm guessing he might discover he has magical powers, and then there's this strange lady shows up on his ship one day, and like there's some like magical thing chasing her or something like that. I know from the description it says there's like pirates involved. It just sounds like a high sea adventure, so yeah, I'm very interested in it. I managed to get the ebook off of Amazon for like 99 cents. Bizarrely, the whole trilogy seems to be for 99 cents. So I don't know if that's like it didn't look like it was a, you know, current sale thing. So it might just be that way all the time. So that's good. If I end up liking the first book, I can just get the other two as well. So yeah, I will be reading that one as well. And the other ebook I wanted to try to read, because I try to read ebooks as often as possible, and since I finished beta reading a book for my friend, I can now pick the next one, and that is going to be The Crownless Prince by Selina or Gonzalez. I got an advanced reader copy for this, so an ARC, so I got an e-ARC for it, and I really want to read it. So I mean, the book doesn't come out until December, so I've got time to read it, but I kind of like to get my ARCs done when I get them. So yeah, I definitely want to read that one. Also, it's by one of my favorite authors, so of course I want to get to it. So yeah, that's my other ebook. Like obviously, the goal is once I finish reading the wrapped books and the number books, any of these books, even these, that I will be picking next. The idea is once I finish them, I'll then go ahead and pick another one. So I kind of just keep the momentum going. Now the book kind of smells like newspaper, so hopefully that airs out soon. But anyways, now we're just gonna pick one of these. I'm just gonna randomly, here, I guess I could, no, I can't point it that way. I'll see what it is. Okay, this is awkward. Okay, I'm gonna show it like this so you guys can kind of see what it is, but I pick, okay, Okay, I picked one of the manga series I have on here, so Demon Slayer. Okay. Pretty sure my library has the entire series. I might want to double check on that. But, okay, so I will be putting the first volume of Demon Slayer on hold. I think it was currently checked out, so I might have to wait to read that one. But, yeah, okay. That'll be the next one from my books I wanted to try in 2023 list. So I will be picking that series, and we'll see how it goes. See if I like it. I'm not doing so hot with manga, unless it's something I haven't written down or tried, because, like, Rurouni Kenshin is kind of one of those, because it's not one I was planning on reading, but then once I started reading, I was like, okay, this is actually pretty fun. So, yeah. If I actually plan to read a certain manga series, I generally don't end up liking it. Like, if it's on my want-to-read list or something. I don't know what the deal is with that. It's kind of weird. But, yeah. So, that's pretty much it. I really don't know what else to say. So, and it's still, I think it's still raining. Hopefully it is, because we really need the rain. So, okay, so that is my impromptu little TBR type video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Also, if you see this video and you're like, that's the number thing sounds cool and you want to vote on one, you can either go ahead and put a suggested number with either old or new behind it, so like 9-old or something like that, for example, or new or whatever, just so that, so if you want to vote, you can do that in the comments, or you can just go to that community post and put them there. I accept them either way. I'm just writing them down and keeping them on slips of paper so I can do it later. I just wanted to do this because I've been kind of just, it's not getting bored with my reading, but I kind of just wanted to do it a fun way, and I just thought this would be a good way to do it. Plus also to maybe land on some books I wouldn't have tried for a very long time otherwise. So yeah, and that is kind of my whole reason for doing it, and hopefully I can get to this book before I need to return it again, because I can only renew it one more time. So, but yeah, I mean, it looks like it'll be a fairly fast read, so yeah, hopefully I can get to this one too. Okay, so that is my video. That is this video. I can't talk, but it's been a day, so I'm just gonna leave it, and you know, I'm just who I am. So if I'm having a weird day, it's just gonna come across that way. So, okay then. That is things I'm planning on reading, but also I'm leaving extra room for reading whatever I want. So, yeah. Thanks for that. Also, but yeah, if you want to vote on that number thing, go ahead and do that down below. I feel like this video is all over the place and I'm not making much sense, so I'm just going to sign off now. So, yeah, thanks so much for watching, you guys, and I hope you have a great day. Bye!